Fala galera, meu nome é Rogério, tô aqui pra começar mais um vídeo pro canal. Se você não é inscrito, já se inscreva, deixe seu like, temos gente demais. Seja muito bem-vindo a esse canal. Meu, tá massa esse jogo é muito legal. Se você não me segue no Instagram, segue lá que eu tô sempre fazendo enquetes para próximos jogos, próximas gameplays. E semana que vem tem uma imperdível aí, vocês têm que assistir. E eu vou anunciar pra vocês lá no Instagram, então me segue lá. É seguinte, a gente já fez uma missão aqui que era buscar os remédios. Agora a gente estamos levando pro hospital, né, pro pessoal. Então vamos lá levar. Beleza. Vamos lá levar isso aqui. Ai, não posso.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Oh, lógico.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Doenças reduzem a qualidade de sangue em um cidadão. Trate-os com remédio adequado. Fale com o paciente no quarto através da... Beleza. Um rato no hospital.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Perguntas pessoais. Não pode.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Tentação do sangue. Lembre-se, o sangue dos cidadãos concede um grande bônus. Cara, eu vou ter que pegar um pouquinho de sangue do pessoal, velho. aqui.
It's locked, all right.
It's here again. I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Vou falar com o carinha lá primeiro, né? Será que é aqui? Eu não lembro se era aqui. Aqui, ó, é aqui.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Caraca, velho.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Ai, Jesus. Ah, cadê a função? Pera, mas deixa eu salvar isso aqui primeiro. Deixa eu subir pro meu andar. Ah não, eu sou no final do corredor. Ou é isso aqui? Não. Tá brilhando.
I cannot enter.
Deixa eu melhorar algumas coisas aqui primeiro, galera. Cara, tem que ter bastante. Preciso melhorar esse corpo a corpo, velho. Defensivas também. Nossa, já dá até aqui já dá. O que é isso aqui? Capacidade de sangue. Ah, esse aqui eu já tinha mexido. Ciência. Esse aqui eu não mexi ainda. Eu já posso pro level 2? Ah, tem que ir pro level 1 primeiro. Ei, Laia. Cara, como é que eu vou achar você?
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Que saco, velho.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
Isso aí, meu parça. Olha, dando um mortal na praia.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
É nóis.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp. The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Por favor, né?
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
É um prazer em vê-la.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
Dá um
I
selinho.
hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Então
Dr.
estou aqui para te
Swansea has
ajudá-la.
commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it.
Vou
Do
cuidarei
you know where
disso.
I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Vamos conversar, minha querida. Caraca, quanto carregamento, hein?
What is this? Who are you?
Cara, que minha chata, hein, mano?
There's no
Rabugenta,
need for
chata.
alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Vou deixar você então.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here.
Caraca, que minha chata, hein, mano?
The wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on.
Fora
See you on
nada.
the next round. The patients and staff might know
Enfermeira
something.
Pipa.
I'll start my investigation with them.
Cadê a enfermeira Pipa?
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that category.
Com você conversar?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Que isso? Isso aqui não dá pra comprar? Não me ajudou em nada. Pode ficar pra você. Eu queria isso aqui. Calma aí, que tem a enfermeira aqui pra conversar com ela. Ué? Será que é você?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
Ai, Jesus.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Não sei.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you
E é
require?
chato também, véi.
Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Ai, chata pra caramba.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their comprehension, Dr. Reed.
I'll
Chata,
leave
tchau.
you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Chata pra caramba.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Meu Deus do céu.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
E administração?
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Cara, tô descobrindo mais sobre você. Pista desbloqueada. O erro médico de Corcon custou a vida de Sr. Connor.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Isso aqui tá meio bosta.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Essa conversa chata, velho. Vamos ver o que tem que fazer pra cá. Aperte L3 para espionar.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
Oxi.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Vou descobrir o que é isso. Entramos. Entramos e agora vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Esse descarregamento demora demais, tá louco.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Tô ouvindo vozes, hein? Tem raças ali.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Tem uns monstros ali. Cara, o cara entrou aqui e tem uns monstros ali. Vamos pegar aquele ali primeiro? Vou pegar esse aqui primeiro. Sai fora, meu parça. Baixe sua bola. Aqui. Roupa. Não deixou nada. Pera aí, mas o que tem pra cá? Aqui, o que tem aqui? Cara, como é que aquele cara... Que isso? Eita! Caraca, que susto! Apelar, né, velho? Calma aí. Deixa eu mudar isso aqui. Eu tenho bastante. Ué, não foi? Ou é aqui? 99, 90, 45. Pronto, agora a gente vai tirar mais lá. Vai tirar mais dano. Vamos espetar um pouquinho seu sangue. Cara, esse aqui vai demorar demais. Corre, velho. Nossa, cara. Tá bastante dano, hein? Não deu tempo de desviar. Calma aí. Cara, por que não tá dando pra usar meus poderes? Ah, não tá dando pra usar os... Ah, eu já usei. Cara, eu vou te matar, velho. Eu desviei. Isso vai desviando, isso vai desviando que a gente vai conseguir, velho. Ó, ai, não. Ah, que demora, velho. Ah, que demora. Vai dar ruim, galera. Vai dar ruim, galera. Cara, não... Ah, muito demorado isso aqui, velho. Cadê a porra da arma, velho? Por que não tá dando pra usar ela, velho? Eu tô ficando puto. Acabou. Acabou o negócio, galera. Ai, não desviou. Ah, mano, perdeu o bagulho. Ai, errei. Ai, aleluia, consegui. Nossa, que demora. Consegui, galera. O que quer fazer? Calma aí, eu não vou fazer nada com ele? Era só isso? Vasculhe o corpo do criminoso. Como? Caraca, cadê, mano? Opa, não é esse aqui não, L3.
Here's what...
Ah, tá. Se você estiver doente e não tiver dinheiro, seja quem for, onde quer que esteja, venha falar com o Dr. Sei lá, para receber ajuda, sem truque, sem custo, sem perguntas. Apenas vá até a casa de Darius, Petresco, e apresente esse cupom. Não sei falar essa língua não, mano. Atualização da missão. Perdi o rastro da enfermeira Dorothy, sei lá, após ela se encontrar com um membro de gangue suspeita. Por sorte, encontrei uma dica sutil no cadáver do sujeito, após ele ser assassinado por Skull enfurecidos. Era algum tipo de cupom para um exame médico gratuito em Interchapel. O panfleto está escrito em inglês e romano. Os donos dos vales são convidados a encontrar a casa de um Darius Petrescos e pergunta sobre Dorothea. Será que essa Dorothea é a Dorothy Crane? São a mesma pessoa. Será que ela é a autora da carta chantageando a Lady não sei o que? Acho melhor ir, sei lá, assim que possível, obter todas as respostas necessárias com a enfermeira se conseguir encontrá-la.
What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Salvar cidadão. Como salvar cidadão? Onde tem um cidadão aqui? Ah. Eu vou... Eu vou morrer aqui, velho. Tô muito fraco. Caraca, velho. Pera aí que eu tô morrendo. Calma aí. Agora vai. Pronto. Eu vou pegar um pouquinho de sangue desse cidadão aí, velho. Porque eu preciso disso, né?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating.
Não, cara, vamos a
You'll feel better if you do.
Não. Pera aí. Enfeitiçar isso. Eu preciso disso, cara. Preciso ficar mais forte.
Newton, don't be sorry. We'll meet again soon, and we will be serene.
Pô, cara, eu preciso melhorar isso. Falando nisso, preciso usar mais pessoas pra isso. Vou fazer isso agora. Vamos lá, galera, vamos voltar lá pro hospital. Tem um cara aqui, vamos pegar já.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed of the Pembroke Hospital.
Não era pra conversar, cara. Era pra...
Dr. Reed. So it's you who saved my friend Oswald. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And you are?
Newton Blight. Oswald and I recently returned from the war.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Sacanagem, mano. Eu queria morder o cara lá, não deu pra morder. Os caras não deixou. Mano, cara, eu sei como é que quer que eu fique forte se não deixar. É sacanagem demais. Cara, eu não decorei ainda onde fica o meu escritório, velho. Lembrei, é aqui. Beleza, galera, vamos mudar algumas coisinhas aqui. Cara, defesa aqui. Na verdade, galera, eu vou fazer isso com vocês no próximo vídeo. Deixa aqui pra confirmar, a gente faz no próximo vídeo isso aqui. Beleza, então se você não é inscrito, já se inscreva, deixe seu like, tamo junto demais. Matei um carinha ali? Beleza, tranquilo. Deixe seu like, compartilha com geral, tamo junto e até o próximo vídeo. É nóis e fui!